What's going on? We are back and we are talking about Colorado transfer cornerback Teon Parks transferring from Illinois State. You might have seen me tweet about him on Twitter a long time ago, but we're going to check out his film and show everybody what to be expecting. Stay tuned.
Well, hello, who's next? Can't nobody stop us cause we bumped and prime. Well, hello, who's next? Are you capping, talking sauce, and do your words match your video? Well, hello, who's next? Can't nobody stop us cause we bumped and prime.
Yo, what's going on? It's your guys Buffed and Prime, CT, T-Cal. What's good, bro?
Man, what's going on? So we talking Teon Parks today, transfer from Illinois State. CT, I know you got some info on him. Talk to us a little bit about Teon before we get into the film.
Teon Parks, yeah, he transferred from Illinois State. 6 foot, 185 pounds. He racked up 45 tackles last season. He had 11 pass breakups and he had an interception. Opposing quarterbacks complete less than 40% of their passes when they were targeting Parks. Parks was a 3-star recruit coming out of high school, and he would have 2 years of eligibility left for Colorado.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And he should have 3 years of eligibility left because I believe he was a freshman last year.
Oh, true freshman. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I believe he should have 3 years left. And yeah, I think I really like what I saw from him on film, and think he's going to contribute. So we definitely going to check that out as we always do. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So before we get to that, make sure you guys are locked in right now and paying attention because this is extremely important. Hackers may have just stolen social security numbers from millions of Americans. And here's why that's a problem for you. Hackers aren't just looking for passwords anymore. They're targeting major organizations. They're looking for birth dates, addresses, and most importantly, and most dangerously, social security numbers. All of this can be devastating for identity theft. They can take out fake loans, open fraudulent accounts, all types of things like that. And unlike passwords, your social security number never changes. So once somebody has that, it can be a real problem. Once it's compromised, you're at risk for life unless you take action quickly. As a realtor and an owner of a credit repair company, this is something that I deal with all the time. So I understand how imperative it is to make sure that you are protecting your personal data. And I understand how much chaos it can cause if you don't. And that's precisely why I trust and use Aura. That is today's sponsor. Aura is fantastic at protecting your personal data. They're going to continuously monitor the dark web. I recommend them for my family, clients, friends, everybody. If they find any of my personal information exposed, and yes, that includes my social security number, my passwords, or my bank details, I get an instant alert. They're going to let me know the instant anyone tries to use any of my information. It could be a credit card, it could be bank accounts, whatever. The rapid response is extremely crucial because every single second counts. And if the worst case scenario should happen, Aura provides up to $5 million in identity theft insurance. So that's genuine peace of mind. Now, I know you're fed up with all the endless spam mail because I get them all the time. The telemarketing calls, Aura tackles that too. They identify the sneaky data brokers that buy and sell your information, and give Aura just a few weeks, literally a few weeks, and you'll be amazed at how much your personal details start disappearing from those random websites when you search yourself online. It's a really simple process. And if you're a Buffed and Prime fan, you can sign up right there. It's a 2-week free trial. It's very simple and easy to sign up. So make sure that you do that. Plus, the Aura app has a built-in VPN with over 100 virtual locations. If you don't know, VPNs are extremely important to stop hackers and people of that nature from tracking your data. Don't wait for your data to be compromised. Take control of your online security right now. I'm serious. Right now, go to Aura/Buffed and Prime, and you can try Aura for free for 14 days. That's more than enough time for Aura to be able to show you their value and find out if any of your personal data is exposed. And just like you guys know, I talk football. I have the exact same expertise in real estate and credit repair. So I'm telling you guys, make sure that you sign up for this. So while Aura is protecting your data, let's see if Teon Parks will be protecting Colorado's secondary this upcoming season. So we got him right here. We tapped into the film. Let's check it out. So this is him versus Iowa. I don't think he got in until late in the second quarter, like right before halftime. I remember I was watching this film on the plane, actually. I'm watching it, going through the first quarter, no reps. Second quarter, And then this is his first play coming in the game. So, okay. So he's in the box, come down, makes a great tackle on a running back in the run game. And he's a corner, but being able to see a corner that has the ability to get into the box, play like a safety, because that's essentially what he's doing right now. He's playing the same way a safety would. Strong safety, come down into the box, fit. I'd love this play. Hey, there's the hole.
Go get
See
it.
ball, get ball. Go get it. Patient, good tackle. Really good tackle. What we got going on right here, CT? What type of action are we getting as the corner?
So we got let's see, the receivers going in, and
what type of action do we
so he's gonna, it's not smash and replace.
Crack replace.
Crack and replace.
He's crack blocking, meaning he's coming from outside in and gonna help seal the edge. So as soon as he does that, that's currently Teon's man. But when he does that, Teon has to replace where this guy would have been, which is right here, or this edge right here, either or. And he's gonna fit outside. So as soon as he sees that, okay, now I got to replace. So now I have to get outside. Get outside, make a great tackle. Way to fight off the block and make that tackle.
Yes.
Really good play. And we'll be able to see it from the tight end. This is Caleb Johnson from Iowa, was one of the best running backs in college football last year. So it's not
running back going to Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Big kid. Way to fight off the block. Way to maintain outside leverage and way to make the tackle.
Yeah, that's what you like to see, man.
And just from watching this film, he's a competitor. Like
right.
I don't know another term that I want to use, like a firecracker, like kind of feisty, like a gnat. It's just gonna keep coming at you. He's super competitive, and you have to love that in a defensive back. So this is something I like right here. Is we're gonna get a play action play. Play action means the quarterback's gonna fake the ball to the running back. So running back's running out here, gonna get a fake. It's gonna be a bootleg, and they're gonna get a bunch of routes going in that direction. Now, what a lot of teams have off of this is, though they have these routes going in this direction, and there's somebody upstairs in the box, the press box of the football field, and they're watching this. Teon stays home, meaning stays on the backside where his responsibility is, and watches the running back. If they in the box see that you leave this running back by himself and Teon goes there, they're going to come back to this, and it's going to be a throwback. So they're going to roll out just how they are right here, and the quarterback's going to stop. Everybody's gone and throw it right back there. So I love the discipline from him to not just take off and run and understand what could happen, because it's a chess game. There's so much stuff that happens and that would happen if players didn't do, exactly what they're supposed to. And actually, we got Teon right here.
And I can see that. I can see that feisty in him that you're talking about. Sure. Yeah. All
right, so we got him at the goal line. First thing I noticed that I love, does not move back, staying flat. Great. And once this tight end leaves, he no longer has anybody. So he's going to help. They're basically playing the inside out on this receiver. So he's going to be able to help him on any in-breaking routes. But love how he stays flat, because you do not want to back up. They have to get to the end zone. Like that's the whole point of football. So there's no reason for you to be any deeper, and there's no reason for you to take any steps back. Stay flat, and that's good. That's really good. Yeah, he's plastering, but he a talker too. He a talker. I love it. All right, down at the bottom of the screen. This is really good. They call him for PI right here. It's BS.
Oh, man.
Love this. Staying square. Get hands on. He's pushing off of him right now. Yeah. I got that, man. That's a good play. Ignore the PI. That's good coverage. Coming on a blitz backside. Get a tackle for loss on Caleb Johnson. He can play. He's a football player, man. It's a football player. Would like to see him put a little bit of weight on for sure, but mentality, he got stuff that you can't teach. Love this. Love it. So we're playing catch technique right now. So there's off-man technique. Off-man technique as a corner, usually at like 7 yards, around 7 yards off, you're going to get into a back pedal. Press technique, you're pressed up on them. You're going to get hands on them. You're right at the line of scrimmage, bump and run. And then catch technique is in between. So usually around 5 yards off, and you're not going to backpedal. And the goal is to cut them off with your feet and then collision. So you want to get hands on. You want to collision at about 5 yards. Just like that. This is perfect technique.
Perfect so that's technique. What it looks like he catches him.
Essentially, yeah, exactly. Great coverage. And not just great coverage, but when you get scramble drill as a football player, as a DB, you have to do what's called plaster. Like, all right, now there's no more routes. Like, he ran his dig route. I shut it down. But once the quarterback starts scrambling, it's all hell breaks loose. He can run anything he wants. So you got to plaster on him. You got to literally, like glue, wherever he goes, you go. And that's great. That is absolutely great. This is a good defense. This Illinois State, they have some players. Oh,
yeah, I remember the safety. Yeah, you're right.
This is just, come on, man.
You can't teach, man. You can't teach that effort. I tell you that much.
This is a tight end. We call it a Y off. The letter for a tight end is Y. He is off the ball, so that is Y off. Got me doing letters. Y off. So we're going to get a reverse right here. Reverse is this receiver going to get the ball coming all the way back here. And it's going to be a orbit reverse, meaning he's coming behind everybody. Orbit reverse. This should be a touchdown.
Right.
I have a 180, 185-pound corner one-on-one with the tight end. Unless this guy makes a tackle.
Boy.
This should be a touchdown.
Sometimes it's all you need to see. Look at that.
Two big things here. One, the eye discipline to stay home and realize something's coming back. Love that. Then we got to get outside. We got to force him. We got to get outside. Right. But we can't give what's called freeway force. We can't just run outside and allow him to block us to the sideline. Like, we have to make a play. He starts going outside, sees his teammate outside. So now in his mind, he's like, okay, I got to make him right. So I got to fold back inside. Gets rid of the tight end completely.
That's an Iowa tight end.
Yeah, man, completely gets rid of him. Now the receiver on the reverse goes back outside. All right, now let me get back outside. So that
man, and make the contact before his teammate.
Seems like a simple play. This is a hell of a football play. This tells me everything I need to know about him as a football player. You give me a guy like this, I know that I can coach him because I can see his mentality. So anything else, and we're going to talk about, there's technique and stuff he needs to clean up. We're going to talk more about that. I know that I can coach that. When you got a player with that type of mentality, a freshman on the big stage against Iowa from Illinois State, come on.
On the road.
Don't get better than that. So we'll see it again here. Reverse, he sees it, gets rid of the tight end, then goes and makes the tackle. It's a good play.
He really got rid of the tight end, boy. God.
Rid of him and talking to him. All right, off man coverage. Let me see what coverage we're in. Can't tell if it's a true man. Regardless, doesn't matter. We want to clean this up, and I'll show you what we want to clean up. So eyes, if it's zone, cool.
Right.
No problem with that. Now we snap back to him. This can't have that bucket step where he's stepping back instead of putting his foot in the ground to break.
Correct.
Then that causes him to have a rounded break. What I mean by rounded is once he sees him go out, he wants to backpedal right downhill. Instead, he put his foot in the bucket and kind of his break look like that. So we don't want that. Little things, easy to clean up, but definitely would have had a much better play on this had he been lowering his back pedal and as soon as he saw the break, put his foot in the ground. Yeah, see right there?
Yeah, I was on quarterback.
Messes up the whole break. Now we got him impressed. Love it. Love it. Hands on. No opening the gate. We staying square.
Yep.
I can win with him.
Hey, he was coming across that field.
Backside of the play.
Yeah, he was coming.
Backside of the play.
You can see him
running
turn
past
it
his
up.
teammates.
Yeah.
I can work with him. All right. Now we got him. Ooh. This Indiana State, maybe? I don't remember. I don't watch so many. Yeah, Sycamores. I believe that's Indiana State. I don't watch so many Illinois State games now. So we're outside leverage right now. Looks like we're in zone. So we know, this is cover 4. Yeah, cover 4. So we got cover 4, which means we have these guys all splitting the field into a fourth. So they all have their quarters. So once he goes inside, he knows he's going to be going to his help right there. And now he has to get eyes on something else coming back into his zone. Ends up matching with him. What match is, it's certain type of plays are match. So there's true zone plays and there's match plays. What match plays mean is after, for instance, on this receiver, after 5 yards, if he's still going vertical, meaning vertical down the field, then it becomes man coverage. Part as the zone and match, it becomes man. So we're matching there. He's matching right here. Solid. Let's see. Come up and get it on the tackle. Come up, get it on the tackle. Come on, make the tackle. Good tackle.
I like the way he tackled these running backs, man.
Good tackle. It's a good tackle. I like that. Love that break. We got to make the tackle, but love the break. Let's go to the top of it. Got to make that tackle, but watch how he closes ground. So we are in. Goodness. Okay, empty. So what's our empty check? Ugh. That's dangerous. Okay. So they're playing, looks like a cover 4. But we have some adjustments on it. So empty, you don't want to run straight cover 4. So we got empty, we got cover 4, and cover 4 is not the best against 3 by, meaning 3 receivers to a side.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. So what they're going to do right here is they're going to have him be the poach player, Poach. So he's going to poach this number 3 receiver. So if this number 3 receiver runs out, he's going to leave him alone. But if he runs vertical or in, he's going to take him. So we have him basically being responsible for 3.
You joined, bro. Your mouse ain't showing.
Oh, thank you. Oh, a year later, but
I was wondering for a minute.
So they're playing cover 4 versus this empty. But against empty, it's not ideal to play cover 4, especially against 3 by 1. What that means, or 3 by in this case, since it's empty, because they have 2 on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, we always count from outside in with the receivers. So this safety, he's going to be poaching number 3, meaning if this number 3 receiver goes vertical or in, he's going to take it over. If he goes out, he'll leave it and let it play out with these 3 right here. Then, so we'll have him basically responsible for him for anything vertical or in breaking. And then these 3 are going to be responsible for these 2. Now, backside, we basically have 2, but we're losing the true quarter player right here. So what they do is they're going to match this guy and then push him back in the zone. And then he'll probably drop as well. But this is a empty check. So against empty, you'll do certain things to the coverage to fit better for empty against 3-by-1. I mean, 3 receivers on one side, 1 receiver the other. You'll have different checks because of the route concepts, etc. So we'll see it right here. He's moving over. He's poaching number 3. Got him. Poach number 3. And they actually look like they're playing a cloud, which is kind of cover 2 right here with him still robbing number 3. So we got verticals. It is, can't see the down, but he's going to play high to low, meaning he's going to take away the deep route first and then come up for the shorter route. So playing high to low, but also reading the quarterback's hand coming off the ball right now. So he's coming out. Yeah. Hey, it's time to go. Put your foot in the ground. Great break. If he make that tackle, that's a fantastic tackle.
Stays the first down.
Oh my gosh, would have been a fantastic tackle. But again, if you're new here, make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's content you cannot get anywhere else. When I say anywhere, I mean nowhere. This is the closest you can get to a D1 film room. If you want early access to the content, exclusive content, deep dives, make sure that you tap into Patreon. We have 3 different tiers. We getting close to college football season now. So the future buff bets. So on buff bets, which is our highest tier, where you get fantasy football, you get betting, picks and tips and things like that. That's getting ready to take off because the futures bet is where
it's phenomenal.
Futures bets is where I won 40,000 last year. So make sure y'all tap into that. But yeah, let's get back to this film. All right. Where we got him at. All right, bottom of the screen. Patient. Don't like the speed turn right there. And what I mean by speed turn is he's going to turn his back to the quarterback to turn back out here, rather him just put his foot in the ground and come downhill. See it right there. Ball thrown to the flat, come down. We got to make a tackle. Makes the tackle, but we want better technique on that.
Right. He made it, but yeah.
Yeah, we got to clean it up. Your teammates are running from inside out. So what that tells me is I need to run to this outside hip to force him back inside.
Correct.
So even if I'm just running, I'm gonna dive to this outside leg. I'm gonna try to shoot through his outside hip or knee. He makes a tackle, but if he misses that tackle,
he gone. That's a walk-in touchdown.
Yeah. Yep. Gotta clean that up. Man. 1 second. Make sure we full screen. Oop. All right. Now we got him bottom of the screen. Backpedal. Looks like they're in cover 4 again. Get out of it. Put that foot in the ground. I want to see him come out of that. He stood up out of it. You can see it's not he didn't maintain this body position. Right. He stands up out of it. And what happened here is, well, one, we got 3rd and infinity right now. 3rd and infinity. But think he's a little more cautious after missing the tackle before, and then that last one where it's close to a miss. So he's being a little bit more cautious here. Don't got to be in a rush. They got to get all the way to here. And I'm good with this. Stay outside. Good job. Good fit up.
He definitely understands about, where he needs to be on the side of the ball runner.
Absolutely. This is a disgusting play right here. Let me see what they in. This is disgusting. They're in cover 1. I didn't even realize they're in cover 1. Watch this play. This is disgusting by him. Absolutely disgusting. Watch this. Gets the breakup on this, but check what happens. So this cover 1. What does cover 1 mean, CT?
Cover 1 means we got one single high safety that's responsible for.
What's everybody else doing?
They're matching. Wait, they're playing. What is it? Yeah, is it zoning? He's on man. They're all matched up. Yeah, they're all man out.
My cat, yo cat, man coverage. This is probably one of the most used concepts in college football right now, and that is a slot fade. So you're going to get a slot fade right here, which is one of the hardest routes to cover, and then you're going to get a hitch right here. the point of this is to occupy this cornerback right here, come down on the hitch. So then you're giving this guy in the slot a lot more room to run away from his defender. So Teon, and if his name's Teon, that's on me, but I'm going with Teon right now. So he gets a hitch. As soon as he gets that hitch, he's like, okay, I know what's coming. Opens his hips up and then runs with the slot fade and gets the breakup on it. You'll be able to see it from the other angle. There's a play Tyrann Mathieu did. I can't remember who was against. He was guarding a route in man coverage, just left the route, turned his back, picked off the big route from the opposite side, like stuff that shouldn't happen. But some football players are just so instinctual. You got to let them. This is a super instinctual football play. Super instinctual.
I mean, he gambled, boy. He just totally left the dig.
The hitch on this.
I mean, the hitch. Yeah, he totally just left the hitch.
He said, hey, I think I know what's coming. So watch this. Leaves the hitch. Watch him close. Closes. Receiver bobbled the ball, and then Teon knocks it out. No,
He'll talk, man. Sing your song.
That is a hell of a football play, boy. I tell you, hell of a football play. All right. Now, you know what I told you one of the most dangerous things in the world is, but especially as a football player?
I'm sure you told me.
Confidence.
Right.
So I showed you how he was a little ginger coming downhill from that tackle after missing the couple. Then we just saw him make a big breakup. Now we got him at the top of the screen. Almost gets a pick six jumping the bubble. This is what confidence does to you. When you making plays and feeling, hey, I'm going to go be a football player. He almost gets a pick six off of that. That's a football play. That's a confident play. We just saw the last play, him showing his instincts, him being confident. Now he's in his bag. He's in his bag. Almost went and got him one.
Well, you feeling? Hey, yeah, he swags up on this game.
Confidence is very dangerous, man. Very dangerous. I've got him at the bottom of the screen. Let's see. Love that. Look, patient with playing off, man. Not feeling stressed. Now, if he puts his foot completely parallel right now, instead of on this right foot further back, this is a breakup at the worst. Puts that foot back, but still he recognizes it's a hitch route. So when he sees hitch route, all right, it's time to go. And watch the break. Watch the break. Go
see
make
the burst out of it. Yep.
Good tackle. Love it. Love
yeah,
it.
He balls.
All right, so now we got him again in press coverage. Stay square, stay square. We got two on. We got a punch. All right, now only thing he should do better right here. I mean, I could get real technical. So, and I'm sure Teon knows this. This receiver's not going to outrun him. I can just tell by that's not who he is. He's not going to outrun him. Right. So when you get a receiver like that, you want to play more in their back hip versus the top hip. Because if he gets a step on you, you know you're fast enough to catch up and make a play. So play in this back hip, because the only way if he can't beat you deep, the only way he can beat you is on some, shorter intermediate routes. So right here, I'm good with this. He should be squeezing to him, closer to him, and staying in this back hip. So then when he tries to come back to the ball, it's going to be harder for him to work through him. And it's going to be easier for Teon to get to the ball. Still ends up being an incompletion. Still great coverage. But obviously we can get it better. Love this right here. Love this. Receiver's going to take a wider release. He's going to step lateral and kick step, get hands on.
Yeah.
Squeeze him. That's great coverage. Really good press technique. Only thing that I would say, so he takes that step. This is taught this way. Some kick steps taught this way. I don't like his height change. If you just watch his helmet, you see how it pops up.
Yeah.
That's the part I don't like. Don't like the popping up, but everything else I'm good with. Punches with the correct arm. Yeah, I'm good with everything else. All right. Let's see. Got him at the top. This is another game. Hate this. That's not how we press. That's not how we press. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. It's opening the gate.
All the way.
Opening the gate. Let's look down here at my guy Mark Cannon Jr. He's at Bowling Green. Don't know how so many teams
Slipped on Mark Cannon Jr.
6'3" and get active at the line. Get active at the line. It's not even as much about getting active. We're staying square. We're getting hands on now. Versus up here, you see he just pops the gate open.
Oh, I see what you said.
Because now we're giving him a free release to where he can do whatever he wants to do. Not a good rep by him right there. All right, bottom of the screen. Walk down looks like we're in a cover 3 cloud. Basically, he's playing cloud technique, which is the same he plays in cover 2. It's going to be a flat. Come on, got to make the tackle. Good tackle.
Yeah, good tackle. Good tackle.
All right, looks like Iowa got him all the way in the box. And what the box is, it is the tackle box, but when it's tight end, he's added 2. So that is what the box looks like. This is what you hear when you hear announcers saying a team stacking the box. That's because of usually a run threat. So the more people you have in the box, the more you're prepared for a run. Perfect. Perfect on the tight end. Playing catch technique, sitting there flat, get hands on, collision, and run with him. Perfect.
Oh man, he's guarding that tight end. That's really good.
Another one I don't like. He got some lazy technique this game. So we're off man coverage. At first, I'm like, okay, we stay in square. Then he's going to essentially open the gate in off man coverage. I always talk about when the receiver gets within about a yard, 2 yards of you, it goes back to press technique.
Mm-hmm.
This is not what we want. The receiver hasn't got to his cushion. Cornerbacks have a cushion about, depends on your speed, but let's say 1 to 2 yards all the way around you. Once they get to your cushion, then you want to open up. Before then, you want to stay square in your back pedal so that you can easily come downhill. So that open, that's not good because now when he's open here, it's going to be easier for a receiver to cross his face. You want to stay square. All right. So he gets an interception right here. And, you know, we can celebrate.
Talk about a recovery.
Yeah. We can celebrate the victory, but got to clean this up. So we're hard inside leverage right
That play was going to finish.
No, not at all. Every time I watch it, I think it's a touchdown.
Yeah, me too. I thought he was up.
So hard inside leverage. Looks like he's playing catch technique, about 5 off. First mistake he made is that big move outside. Just stay right there. Just stay there. Moves outside and then allows him to get back across his face. If you are inside leverage, you cannot allow him inside. Cannot allow him inside.
No, I see what you mean.
Inside. Now that he's going inside, this is the wrong hand to punch with. I'm sure he got away with a little grab right there. You really don't want you looking back at the quarterback at this point because you're no longer in phase. You need to be able to touch the receiver and be on his hip to be able to look back. The ball's underthrown. I mean, hey, great recovery. Like, you're going to get beat. Like, getting beat's a part of the game. Like, you're gonna get beat. Great recovery. Hey, made a play.
Yeah, he made a heck of a play. That quarterback, boy.
See this again. We're opening way too early. Way too early. Be patient. Stay square in your back pedal. Way too early. But like the mirror at the end. Okay, same receiver. All right, now.
Whoa, boy.
Got away with one. Got away with one. So I tell corners all the time, this is a hitch and go.
Mm-hmm.
When you get a hitch and go, best way to cover it is right now. As soon as he does that, drive to this outside hip. You know why I say that?
No, I was gonna because that's it's the direction.
If you drive to this outside hip,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna run right into you.
Oh, okay. It's great
So you're gonna
collision.
do the hitch part, you break down right here, and then when it's time for the go part, he's giving pass interference. A lot of times they won't call it. If they do, cool. I'd rather give up 15 yards than a touchdown.
Right.
And in this case, it'd be less than that because it's half the distance to the goal, and they're on the 20, so it'd be a 10-yard penalty. But yeah, so get that. All right, you got to run through his outside shoulder because most hitch and goes, they don't do a hitch and then try to get back inside. They're gonna hitch and then
go.
turn it a fade mainly. A really good route by him. Good recovery though. Like let's not ignore that right here. Let's watch the feet. Pop. Good recovery. Good recovery.
Yeah.
All right. Backpedal. Much better. And he still almost opened up right here. He almost opened up. But this is what it looks like when you're staying square and how much better you're able to match with routes.
Yeah, you can see the difference now. Like you could definitely see the difference. Like you stay square, he can come out of that break just
much better. All right, top of the screen.
The receiver was doing all kind of stuff.
Good mirror and match. I want to see him more square here. He opened immediately. Teon, if you're watching, I wish a receiver would. He's standing straight up and down, chest exposed. Put a hole in his chest when he does that. Put a hole and great recovery. Great, like again, opened early. This part, pop, being able to change direction so quick. He can be really good. He can be really good, man.
Yeah, because that recovery, boy, was next level.
Finally, there we go. Back to the how I know you can play, how I know when you're consistent. Here we go, right here. That's the press we want, right there. That's what we want. Flat. Get the correct hand, which is left hand in this scenario. Punch, squeeze. Yeah, take him to the sideline. Talk to him too.
Escort him right on out to play.
Yeah, talk to him. Oh yeah, we like that. Patient, iron quarterback. So got to be some type of zone.
Your arrows are not drawing again.
No, I'm not drawing right now.
Okay.
I'm not drawing. Patient, got to be some type of zone. He gonna run a pivot route, and he's just patient.
So that's the advantage of being square because you just
changing direction. It's so much harder if he was in Mark Cannon's situation. It'd be so much harder if this dude runs a pivot right now. It's gonna be a lot harder for Mark Cannon to get to that.
Right.
Now, you're not in cover 3 a lot of the times, or you're in a bell technique, you're not going to be square. So just because you see somebody running like this doesn't mean, they're doing it wrong. Like there's certain situations where, you're doing different things. But love that. Love that patience. All right, last one. You can't do it. Let's see Mark down here. Stay square. Beat him.
Be a menace. Pest.
This is a good corner. It's a really good cornerback.
George,
Really good cornerback. Yeah, gotta stay square. Yeah, man, that's what we got. How you feeling about him after seeing this tape?
Man, actually seeing this film, bro, like, I mean, I see a few things he can work on, but I like the swag he plays with, and I like the physicality. I like that he'll come down and he'll hit these running backs in the Big 12. You know what I'm saying? I like that he doesn't mind being involved in the running game. You know what I'm saying? So I like that a lot. I like how his IQ shows too. Like he didn't bite that fake on that orbit reverse. He stayed home. Caleb Johnson went out. They did the bootleg, and he just stayed like disciplined. And I like how he hustles, like his effort, boy. He gets active. So I'm actually excited about him. You know, I expect him to push for a starter.
Yeah,
Push for a starter, Mr. Coleman.
I know he has the ability to be really, really good. I think he might have been FCS freshman All-American. He had some honors. Got to be consistent and got to clean up some of the technique. But I can tell a lot about a player just watching them play. Like every time we have players on the channel, I tell you who they are before they even get on, and then when they get on, they're exactly what I thought they were because I can see on tape. I see how you do certain things, and I can tell he's a coachable player. I can tell that he's gonna be hungry, and he's the competitor. He don't want. He's the type of dude that he could have been in the room with prime Deion Sanders, and you say who's the best corner, he gonna say him. Like I like him, man.
All right, your swag up there, Mr. Parks.
I like him, man. So yeah, that's Teon Parks again. If you're new here, make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you want the early access to this video as well as all of our videos, go to Patreon first. So make sure that you tap in there and shoot. CT, final words, man.
Okay, to evolve. Who's next?
Who's next?